Welcome back to the channel. Since we got back from the wonderful CAMC CL in the West Midlands, we've both been extremely busy in the garden. I've been cutting back the shrubs and Gail's been digging the borders, so it's all been put to bed now for the winter. Well, it's November 2023 and we're going away in the morning. We're going to Droitwich Spa in Worcestershire. Well, Droitwich Spa is an historic spa town on the River Salwap, and we're staying at Droitwich Spa Marina Caravan Park. It's a family-run site and it's set on the Droitwich Junction Canal. This is where we're heading for, Droitwich Spa in Worcestershire. Since we got back from Gate Farm, the smoke alarm's been chirping merrily, so I thought I'd change the battery. Well, it takes a 9-volt alkaline battery, but when I took the alarm off, there's a label on the back saying replaced by end of 2023, which is about right actually, because the Caravan's 10.5 years old. So what I've done is purchased a replacement. This should fit directly onto the existing base plate, so no need to change that. And it's got a non-replaceable 10-year lithium battery. This model is suitable for motorhomes and caravans. And this is it. Date of replacement, June 2033. The reason why you have to change them every 10 years is because the sensors degrade over time, leading to reduced sensitivity in detecting smoke. Right, this model, SI601, is discontinued. So this is a direct replacement. Oh, look at that. I can't live with that, it's not vertical. I'll have to move one of the screws. Although it does fit the base plate. All I've done is took this one screw out, twisted it round and put it back in. That's better. Take the film off. That's it, we're alright for another 10 years. Right, we'll see you on the road. Right, we're nearly there. We've just come off junction 5 of the M5 and we're about 2.5 miles from site and we're on the A38. Well, I booked this site about 5 weeks ago. They didn't take a deposit, they just said pay in full on arrival. Well, we're here for 5 nights on a fully serviced hard-standing pitch and it's £25 a night.
Please turn left in 400 yards. Please turn left in 200 yards into Hanbury Street. Now turn left.
Under the M5.
Please leave the roundabout at the first exit. Please turn left in 200 yards.
Here it is.
Now turn left. In 100 yards, you will have reached your destination.
See all barges.
You have reached your destination.
There it is, look. Droitwich Spa Marina. Right, we've booked in and paid at reception. So we bear left here. This first bit, the first 5 pictures here, is the Caravan and Motorhome Club CL.
Very nice chap on reception. He's put us on pitch 15, which is the top left corner of the site. And that in the background is the M5. There's a slight hum, but nothing intrusive. From the front of the Caravan, this is the view to the right. This is the view in front of our Caravan. Straight ahead is a waiting area next to pitch 8. This is the view to the left of the Caravan looking down the site. And behind us are some horses. There they are in their own little paddock. This is a view from the top of the bank behind our Caravan. In this area we've got pitches 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15, and over the small hedge we've got pitches 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. At the back of that hedge are the CL pitches, and this is the tent field, but there are no electric hookups for tents. So swinging back round, this is a view down to the 5 CL pitches, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And in the background you can see some of the narrowboats. This is another view looking up the site. Here you can see CL pitches 4 and 5, and there's our Caravan in the top corner. Next to CL pitch 1 are the 2 showers and toilets. Let's have a look inside one of them.
There's an extractor fan, clean shower cubicle, toilet, basin, and there's a heater.
This is the information board on the side of the shower block, and there's a map of the site. Below the shower block is a general waste bin, but there are recycling bins at the entrance to the Marina. And opposite the shower block is your Elson toilet chemical emptying point. This is the service setup. I've used my 10-metre hookup cable. It's a 16 amp, and the water hose I've had to use the 7.5 metre extension because I've had to go around the other side of the Caravan. This is a close-up of the hookup point, a bit different this one. Grey waste, the rigid pipe that I've got is a perfect length to the drainage point. TV reception, I've tuned it into the Caravan aerial in its travel position, and reception is excellent, as is mobile phone reception, that's also excellent.
Oh yeah, it's bonfire night tonight. Wonder if we'll see some fireworks. On this trip I'll be using OS Explorer 204. Here's junction 5 of the M5. We took the A38 towards town, we turned left here onto the B4065 to this junction, and then we turned left onto the B4090 under the motorway, and here's the entrance to the Marina, and that's 2.8 mile from junction 5. Construction on the Marina started in 2011. Well, this is an older map. Well, the Marina is here and the Caravan site is here. Thought I'd show you the illuminated bollards. It's 4:45 and we're all lit up. We can hear fireworks, but we've given it up as a bad job because we can't see them, so we've shut the blinds. When I went to the Esso fuel station to fill up for this trip, they'd got these at the till, 3M Thinsulate rechargeable LED hat. So I thought, well, I'll have one of them for the winter. So I charged it up at home. So I'm going to take the rubbish now to the bin. So I'm going to try it out. There we go.
We'll see you coming in that.
Right, I'll get off to the bins. I found bins. I will point out the shower and toilet rooms have got a light outside each door, so they're well lit. It's a lovely morning, 11 degrees and sunny spells all day. So what we're going to do is have a look round the marina and then have a walk into Droitwich Spa town. Well, I picked up this town map from reception. There's a few interesting places to look for. And I found this short paragraph on Google. It's interesting, so I'll just read it out to you. The spa town owes its existence to the natural brine springs which emanate from subterranean beds of pure rock salt 200 feet below the ground. Dissolved by underground springs, artesian pressure forces the salt to the surface as brine. Its density and buoyancy are only rivalled by the Dead Sea.
Well, Monday morning and everybody's left the CL pictures. And we're stood at the shower toilet block. And the tent field is through that gap in the hedge. We've just come around the corner from the site and this is a view of the marina, and down there you can see reception.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Ice cream.
Right.
I picked this up in reception. Junk food for ducks and swans is bread, crisps, chips or crackers, chocolate and nuts. The fab quack snacks are porridge oats, rice cooked or uncooked, birdseed, grapes cut in half, peas, chopped lettuce and chopped vegetable peel.
Like a little Hoover.
It's a gorgeous walk into town along Droitwich Canal, and we're at locks 4 and 5. This is where the canal goes under the M5. It's 60 metres in length and the average time to travel it is 6 minutes at 2 miles an hour. Well, put my coat on, it's that time of year again. There's a good map here of Vines Park. We're here, River Salwarp, and then the canal continues through to the basin.
Are you about to make some new friends?
Yeah, the big ones, look.
He's waddling along.
Come on then. Don't want it.
Robert. Lunch in Vines Park.
Here's St Richard of Droitwich. This is a reconstruction of the Upwich brine pit and it dates back to the Romans. We've come to the end of Vines Park at Netherwich Basin. We're going to make us way to the town centre.
Right, we've just hit the shops. This is High Street, St Andrew's Church, and I think the rest of the shops are up there.
Sculpture here showing a salt worker. The Raven Hotel was once a luxury hotel in the 1800s. Salt Museum at the Tourist Information Centre. Oh, and lots of winter flowering heathers. The Salt Museum is the site of the former brine baths. This is Tower Hill Brine Pump and it's just above High Street.
These are the remains of some of the original pumping equipment, and it's one of the last remaining pumping stations in Droitwich Spa.
This is Gurney's Lane Brine pumping station, and it's the last remaining pumping station in Droitwich Spa.
Makes you feel drunk.
There's a whole row of lopsided buildings, and it's High Street. This is another view up High Street.
Proper crooked, aren't they? Look at that.
Pizza shops tilting the other way. Some buildings are going that way, some are going that way. They're even crooked to the rear of the High Street buildings. You can compare the leaning buildings against that vertical post. We're going to have a stroll around Lido Park. We've been through Vines Park, through the shopping centre, and we're now at Lido Park car park, and it's only a very small town centre. Car parking charges.
Mid-afternoon in Lido Park. Just look at that, it's lovely.
Map at park here, it's bigger than town centre.
And this is the Lido in Lido Park.
Lots of trails and walks, and lots to keep the children entertained with the play areas. Robin's had some suet. This is a lovely end to the day. We've basically done a circular walk around the town. We're back in Vines Park and we'll time it back to the Caravan. It took 25 minutes to get back to the reception from the town centre. Then we got chatting. So back to the Caravan, I'd say half an hour. That's about a mile and a half. This was our walk into town. At the entrance road to the Marina, we took the canal towpath along here. When we got to the motorway, we had to cross over the canal bridge, through a small copse to the roadside footpath. We walked under the motorway, round the corner, and then we joined the River Salwap riverside path. Along here, under the road bridge, and this is where Droitwich Canal branches off the river. And this is Vines Park with the canal basin. Here's the town centre, and here is Lido Park. Well, on the detailed town centre map, this road here, named Saltway, is this road here. I picked this leaflet up in reception, and you can have boat trips along the canals, and you can book via this phone number or website. I'll turn it over and you'll be able to see the different trips you can book. And all trips start and finish at Vines Park.
Well, it looks like it's going to be another decent day today. We've got some blue sky and sunshine. There is a black cloud though. Plans for today are to walk to National Trust Hanbury Hall. It's about a mile and a half away, so it should take us about half an hour to get there. And from Hanbury Hall, we'll walk to a viewpoint, which is perhaps another 15-minute walk, 3/4 of a mile away. So there are our plans for today, and the footpath is just over there at the side of pitch 13, so that's handy. I thought before we go out, I'm just going to Google the crooked houses on High Street in Droitwich Spa Town Centre, and apparently in the 18th century they introduced pumping of the brine from beneath the town, and it caused subsidence, and High Street sank in the middle, causing all the houses to lean against each other. So, mystery solved.
So this is the footpath we take into Hanbury Hall. We've got some carves here.
Hello. Stink. Oh no.
We're heading for the canal and railway line, so we've got to cross over them. Over the canal bridge. Lovely walk, was just a bit muddy. And over the railway bridge. We're going to look for that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Here's Hanbury Hall.
And it was built by London lawyer Thomas Vernon in 1710.
Let's take a look at this gazebo.
With fancy glass windows and elaborate tiling.
The gardens have been recreated to their original design. This raised open sunroom would have been built taking the gardens. Look at that, bathed in glorious sunshine and a beautiful autumnal look. Right, viewpoint next. We're nearly there. Look at that beautiful landscape. This is Hanbury Parish Church. And this is where Thomas Vernon's buried. We're at the side of the church. Just look at that sunset. There's the Malvern Hills in the distance. And over there are the Cotswold Hills. Come on then. We're back and we're losing us light. It's literally taken us 45 minutes to walk directly from Hanbury Parish Church. Turn water back on. And we'll see you in the morning. Our walk to National Trust Hanbury Hall took us along the footpath at the side of pitch 13, over the canal, over the railway, along the side of Summerhill Farm, along here to this point, and then we took the track up to the hall. And then we went through the grounds and took this footpath up to Hanbury Parish Church and Viewpoint.
Well, we've had rain all night, but it's cleared up now and it does seem to be brightening up a bit. So we thought we'd head off out and show you the pub that is closest to site. It's on the side of the Worcester-Birmingham Canal. We're told it's popular with people staying here at the site. They serve food 7 days a week, including a popular carvery. And we're led to believe booking is essential.
We're going to take the path at the side of pitch 13.
And here we are at the Eagle and Sun at the side of the canal bridge. It's taken us 7 minutes to walk here and you will need a torch in the dark. And if you come here for your lunch, you can walk it off along the towpath.
The nearest pub is along the footpath at the side of pitch 13 to the lane, turn right and that takes you to the Eagle and Sun. This is the entrance to the marina, that's reception, and I've got some recycling to do. And you can get a cooked breakfast on Saturdays and Sundays at the rugby club. We're going to walk the towpath south along the Worcester and Birmingham Canal. Bit deep. These are Hanbury locks 1 to 3. I'm going to have to get these round laces changed to flat laces. They're always coming undone. We've reached Dunhampstead Tunnel and it's 216 metres long.
Come on, we're going to lose this light.
Our canal walk took us from the bridge at the entrance road through Hanbury Locks to the junction, and then we went south along the Worcester and Birmingham Canal down to Dunhampstead Tunnel here. Well, this is our 10th holiday away this year. That's 10 different sites, 50 nights away, and we've enjoyed each and every one of them. Every pitch we've stayed on has been fully serviced hardstanding. Prices have ranged from £20 per night on a Caravan and Motorhome Club CL up to £49 a night on a Caravan and Motorhome Club premium pitch at the seaside. Well, our total cost comes in at £1,714.50. We'll divide this by 50 nights and it gives us an average nightly cost of £34.29. So we don't think that's bad at all. Well, we've balanced the cost by choosing a mix of sites, that's CLs, club sites and private sites. So we won't be giving up our Caravan Club membership just yet. They've all been happy holidays, lasting memories, and by the way, the CLs we have stayed at have been spot on. Well, that's it for another holiday. Well, to sum up, you get a warm welcome in reception. We've spoke to the owner, he's very friendly, and he's been telling us he's planted hundreds of daffodils around site, so it should be very colourful here come springtime. He told us about the construction of the Marina and touring site and all the planning conditions that had to be met. Well, it started off as a 5-pitch Caravan and Motorhome Club CL, and more recently pitches 6 to 15 have been added, known as Orchard Touring, plus the grassy area behind the CL for tents. So it's a nice small site. You are allocated a pitch, but you can always ask for a specific pitch number, and we choose this one again, pitch 15, because we like it here in this top corner. Arrival time is 2 PM, but with it being November, I rung up and asked if we could come a bit earlier, and they were okay with that. It's open all year here. There's lots of walks to do from site. It's close to the memorable town of Droitwich Spa with its salt history, parks and of course crooked buildings, and the squat looking St Andrew's Church. Well, we didn't go in, but apparently due to the subsidence the bell tower became dangerous and it was dismantled in 1928, and the bells are stored in the church for you to view. That's it for this video, and we hope you'll join us again soon.